U.S. government tightens screws on Huawei's global chip supply from TSMC. The U.S. government announced advanced measures that make it harder for foreign companies, such as Taiwan's TSMC, to supply chips to Chinese telecom hardware giant Huawei. Foreign companies that use American chip-making equipment are required to obtain a license from the U.S. before supplying certain chips to Huawei. Sources comment that the new rule was tailor-made to curb TSMC fabricating smartphone SoCs for Huawei's HiSilicon subsidiary. Mainland Chinese semiconductor companies are still behind Samsung and TSMC in 7nm class fab technologies, forcing HiSilicon to source from the latter. 7nm fabrication is a key requirement for SoCs and modem chips capable of 5G. The high data transceiving rates of 5G requires a certain amount of compute power that can fit into smartphone-level power envelopes only with the help of 7nm, at least for premium smartphone form factors. Same applies to 5G infrastructure equipment. This is hence perceived as a means for the US to clamp brakes on Huawei's plans of playing a big role in 5G tech rollouts around the world, buying Western 5G tech suppliers such as Nokia time to catch up. Huawei has been a flashpoint for a bitter political spat between the US and China, with the Chinese press even threatening that the matter could hamper medical supplies to the US to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Trade experts however believe that driving a legal wedge between HiSilicon and TSMC will be counterproductive to American objectives. The move could force the Chinese government to invest more in homebrew semiconductor manufacturing companies such as SMIC, and accelerate its 7nm and future tech rollouts. This is going to have a far more negative impact on US companies than it will on Huawei, because Huawei will develop their own supply chain, trade lawyer Doug Jacobson said. Ultimately, Huawei will find alternatives.